Hey, good morning everyone. It's Rich at Rivera Urban Homestead. It is Saturday, April 18th, about almost noon. We're going to go back in there where the chicks are and we're going to set them up to where they can go out into the bigger inner pen for the day and have some more roam time. So yesterday I was out there with them and I let them out. They flew out and rummaged around in there. So we're going to get it to where the big chicks can still go into the coop area and lay their eggs, but they can't gain access to the other half of the run because the babies are going to be in there. So let's do it. So I have this gate that I use to block off the back area whenever I wanted to. I'm going to just take off the zip ties on it and I'm going to use that inside to go from there across to the coop. Let's see if we can do it. There we go. So we'll have this partition here, sitting right here. That way the big girls can still get into the coop, but they can't get to the little babies. I'm going to have to put some hardware cloth though at the bottom of this. This is some pretty big gaps. They'll probably be able to squeeze through there. So let me do that real quick. And instead of hardware cloth, I just put this piece of wood there just to keep the bottom from them getting out. Hi girls. You are so pretty. Look at those feathers. So now they have this whole area in here that they can just mess around and dig around and explore. But for right now, they just want to hang out. And the big chickens can't get in there. So that's done. Just a quick update on the one new plant that we sprayed with the copper fungicide. Didn't do anything to it. So I feel it's going to be safe to use. So I'm going to do the rest of them this evening, because as you can see, this one over here, this thing blew up. This is the one that I just remember stuck in the ground. It really got big, but they're starting to get some yellow leaves on it. I don't like that, so we're definitely going to treat this one as well. This girl here really wants to get in there and beat up those chicks. She's just trying to find a way in. You leave them babies alone. Let's go sneak up and see what the babies are doing. That one's... Look at that one bathing. Getting you a dust bath in? You having fun exploring this big old area? Ooh, yeah, look at that. Good time. Woo! Good job, babies. You guys are awesome. Hello, Bubba. What you got for lunch? Wow. Cantaloupe, strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, raspberries, PB&J, boiled eggs. That is quite a buffet.
And cantaloupe.
And cantaloupe. Enjoy.
Ooh!
Alright guys, welcome back. It is Sunday. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I didn't have too many projects planned for this weekend. I really wanted to get the babies out into the bigger run area so they have more room. So with that being accomplished, I'm pretty much done, really, of what I wanted to do. You know, I sprayed all the tomato plants, like I said, with the copper fungicide last night, so that's all done for the week. One thing I do want to do this evening, maybe with Tyler, is sunflowers. I have this packet here. He's all excited about sunflowers because behind me, look. We got a sunflower that popped up out of this wild flowers seed that I just threw out there, and he's all excited about this sunflower. So I was like, hey, let's plant some more in the raised bed. He'll get a kick out of it, and the bees are loving that thing. So anyway, we got a little sunflower there, so he wants to plant some sunflowers, so that's what we're going to be doing also. So yeah, so some sunflowers later we'll plant. I'm going to pull out the rest of the kale and also the one big plant of the Georgia Southern Collards. We're going to remove all of that. That'll give us some area to do the sunflowers. So it'll be a fun little thing for him. But anyway, besides that, let's just kind of look at what I've been doing during this stay-at-home scenario. I'm still going to work, but I get done at 1:30 every day now. So I have half a day's at work pretty much. So I have time on my hands to do a few projects. So let's see what I've been doing for the last couple of weeks. So one project I needed to finish was the white door painting. They used to be all brown. I did these a while ago, but in the hallway here, I didn't do them. But I finally got that done. I got Tyler's done. I got Anthony's done. I got the bathroom done, and I got the closet done. So all the doors are at least the color we want them now. Next, we're still got to do the walls, and we got to do the hardware. But for now, I got all the white doors painted. So one project done. Another project we got done is our frog puzzle. Oh yeah, look at these frogs. How cool is that? I just did the puzzle glue on it yesterday, so we are gonna frame this and put it in Tyler's room. Another project I finally did was install the hood range. I did that this week, so that was kind of a pain in the butt project, but it got done. My wife is happy. She has some nice lighting now to go over the stove and the cabinets if we don't want to have that one on. Another thing you might notice is the wallpaper. I peeled it all off of here. Now all that's left is the wallpaper glue. Here it is adhered perfectly. I mean, it's a total solid piece. There's nothing loose. So I bought some oil-based primer, which is right here. We're going to prime it with the oil-based primer over the glue, and then we can just paint it with our latex paint. So that's going to be the next project, is doing the primer there. And up here, the glue is a little bit loose, so I do need to do some scraping on this side. But that'll be the next thing, getting the primer on and then getting the paint we want to do. And I also bought caulk to re-caulk the seams. We're going to paint the ceiling eventually as well, so it's going to look nice when it's all painted. Next thing I did is this wall here. This wall used to have bad ridges, like right there. You see that? This is getting covered with the backsplash, so I ain't worried about there. But I skimmed out this wall. First time I've ever skimmed anything. I just watched a YouTube video and went and bought a 10-inch skimmer blade thing and the joint compound, and I tell you what, I did a dang good job. I just got to sand out the little wrinkles in it, you know, some little lines, but that wall looks so much better now, and it'll be ready for paint. And again, I also painted these two doors white. Got quite a bit accomplished so far the last, week and a half, 2 weeks off early. Kitchen's looking nice, but I cannot wait to get these walls and ceilings done and painted. Oh, another thing we're going to do in here, guys, is behind the stove, behind this area, we're going to do those little glass tiles. You know, you could buy them in a big old sheet, and there's multiple colors and designs. So this is going to be all glass tiled under here. It's going to look really nice. Of course, I've been barbecuing. We just did some New York strips on the grill last night. That I ate one for lunch as well. And of course, we got the babies all set up in a bigger pen for them to play around, which they're not right now. They're just all laying down sleeping. Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to take out these two kales. We're going to take out this big collards. I might even take out that kale as well. You know, with all this heat, the kale kind of gets a little bitter, so we might take all that out, and we're just going to use this whole area and just plant some sunflowers, man. Tyler wants them. We're going to give it to him. We'll keep these in here and see if we ever get Brussels sprouts out of them. I don't know. One of the coolest things to happen around here in a while is Tractor Supply opened up a new store right up the road from me, probably about 2 miles away. It's amazing. And the benefit for that is my feed supplier is now a lot closer. I used to go to a place up in Sarasota where I work, but I still had to drive a little ways to get there during lunch breaks whenever I needed chicken feed. So now, on the weekend, I can just go up the road, Tractor Supply, and get some feed. So this is what I bought from Tractor Supply. We got Nature's Best organic feeds, organic egg layer crumbles. That's what I always use, is the crumbles. 40-pound bag. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this with all of the percents and just kind of see how it is compared to what I used to get at the other place. The other place had the Purina organic. So this is a different brand. And then even their grain scratch, a 6-grain scratch, non-GMO, Dunmore, this is an organic as well. And again, I want to just check the percentages and just kind of see the quality of it, how it looks compared to the other stuff I used to get. Because I don't want to go down in quality just to make it convenient for me. So if I feel the Purina organic is better, then I'll keep getting it from over there. But what I'm going to do is open these up and take a look and just do a visual inspection and a smell test on how they are versus the Purina ones I have. Okay guys, first of all, I'm not an affiliate for anybody. It's just, this is what's going on. I'm changing feeds, so I just want to look at the stats on them. So the Dunmore actually has a little bit of crude protein, a little bit more than the Purina, and everything else is almost the same. So a little more crude protein in this, in the scratch grains there. And these are all non-GMO, whole wheat, whole oats, whole barley, whole milo, and cracked peas. This one has cracked corn, whole wheat, and whole barley, and that's it. So this has a better variety actually also. It has 6 different grains. Let's take a look. I don't know if you can tell in there, but yeah, this one over here, the new one, it does have quite a few different things versus this one. So right away, I'm digging this one already. It's just a better variety. And the wild birds will get a little stuff out of it too. Just the visual inspection I like. Let's do a smell test. This one smells a little bit sweeter. Almost, it has a lot more stuff in it. I like it. Good deal. Okay, so we don't have much of this left. So what I'm going to do is grab some of the new stuff and dump it in with the old stuff. That way I can slowly transition them into the new stuff. I don't just want to go full board new. I want to mix them together. That way they get used to it easier. Okay, next, the layer crumbles. Nature's Best from Tractor Supply, Purina from the other place in Sarasota. Okay, so looking at the breakdown, it looks like the proteins are the same in the layer crumbles. A big difference I do see is the crude fat. Crude fat is only 2.5% for the Purina, and it's 4% for this new one. The crude fiber is 5.5% on the new one, and the fiber on the Purina is 6.5%. So there is a little more fiber in the Purina. Calcium, the new one has more calcium, 4.5 versus 4.25, which I do like that. Everything else is kind of the same. The visual inspection, I don't see a difference at all. It's not like the grains where you can notice a difference. So same kind of rations. Let's go in for a smell. This one smells better. I could smell like the vegetables or something in there. It smells a little sweeter. But also this bag is brand new and this one has been open for almost a month. So that could be it too. Anyway, again, I'm going to mix them up. And we'll get everything stored. All right, let's move on. Okay, Ty, come do the honors and pull out these kale plants. This is where we're going to plant your sunflowers. Go on that side. Go on that side and do it. Come around, grab it at the very base of one of them and just pull straight up. Both, they're all coming out, so just pull them.
Oh, yeah.
Pull both hands. Get in there.
I need it.
Get it.
Yeah.
Careful, don't fall backwards and hit that other raised bed.
I can't.
Try and pull straight up. You're going to need both hands. All right, come here. How about you hold the camera and I do it? See if you can hold the camera pretty much right like that and just get me in it, okay?
So guys, he's gonna pull out this. Let's go.
Can you see me? Are you looking at me?
Yes, we are. Are we? Yes, we are.
All right, come on, ready? Here we go.
He's doing the honors.
And then you get all the soil off so it stays in your raised bed.
You get off the soil so it stays in there.
Those are some good roots.
Roots help it stay safe so it doesn't get caught by wind. That's what's really important about roots, guys.
Those roots.
These are big roots. This thing stays in good.
In the chicken run.
We're gonna throw it in the chicken run.
There we go. So that opens up a nice little spot for your sunflowers, huh, Bubba?
Yep.
Are you excited about it?
Yeah, if they can even grow.
They will. I'm sure some.
Mine didn't.
Yours in your bucket didn't grow, no, but maybe in ground here they'll germinate.
Okay.
All right.
Sunflower seeds.
Okay, guys. So that's going to do it for the day. We cleared out the area for the sunflower patch. Me and him are going to plant that later when the sun goes behind the trees. But yeah, we got a little bag of Mammoth Russian. I'll look through my seed bag and see if I have other ones. Maybe we'll plant different varieties, right?
Yes!
We'll look through the seed thing. And all I'm going to do is plant them about 1 inch deep, guys. You know, maybe put some black cow manure, mix that in the top. A little bit of organic granular fertilizer, mix that in. And plant them out, and maybe we'll have a nice sunflower patch to look at later in the summer. You guys have a good week. Next week he's back at school on the computer in the living room with Mama, huh? But he's doing good. He's keeping his school going. They did close the school for the rest of the year here in Florida, so no more back to school this year. You're doing it at home, so we'll just have to roll with the flow. I got to work tomorrow, we'll see you guys next week.